TV, great to have you with us for a Thursday night. Lots of response to last night's show, which was all over the shop, by the way. Steve Chalmers, Craig Freeman rejoining me at the desk. Hope you've had a great day. Can I send out an apology first and foremost?
Yes.
Because they're not happy, Steve-O. You promised, apparently, all the good folk out at Hume City that we would be shining the spotlight on them on tonight's show, and they've been bumped. You've bumped them to next week. They've been shafted. I said they've been shifted. They said, no, we've been shafted.
Had to pick up the phone a few times, just make a few personal apologies.
Steve's made some people unhappy this week.
Yes, he has.
This week.
So to all of the great people out there at Broady, my friends out there at the stable, and there's Luke Egan and the guy. Luke Egan, he's a star.
You've disrespected the star of the competition.
Yes. Can I just say to them, the spotlight's going to be shining on you next week. Can you lock that in? Right, look down the barrel, lock it in next week. Do not change this again.
Well, I don't want to lock it. It'll be next week, but I'm not locking it in.
See what I mean?
You just never know what happens with this production.
Let's go.
What are we doing tonight, by the way? MVP candidate.
MVP.
Hey, a fair bit of feedback last night. We were talking about the women.
Yeah. You comments saying, Justin, please be organised next time. I'm not sure if you are any more organised.
I was all over the shop last night, but anyway, that happens every now and again. Tonight, though, on Song, we are going with our top 3 candidates after 7 rounds. Don't hold it against us. Things change. As we see it at the moment in the men's divisions. And we're going to start with Youth League 2 men. There it is up on screen. There's our top 3. Talk away.
I've got Dut on top. Craigie Burns 7 and 2, and he's rolling at 19, 7.5 for 3 steals and 53% from the field, which
I've got Dut
super impressed.
I've got Dut 4th. He just.
What?
He was 3rd. He just missed out.
Wow.
So I can't see the screen behind me. Who's on your list?
Lockie Bazic from Mornington.
I've got him at number 2.
I've got him 3.
Carry on your shoulders, bowl back.
Yeah, bowl
at
back.
number 2.
Number 2.
Oh, geez, I've got him number 1. Who have I
as
missed?
well. And Idan Sharmis is my bolter.
I don't have him.
Adam
I don't have
McCarby,
him.
I think he'll be polling
good
really
player.
well.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Good player.
Especially to the first 7 rounds of the season.
So you've gone with him to win it from here. He's your tip. After 7 rounds, he's your tip to win it.
No, he's my 3rd pick.
Oh, sorry, who was first?
Lockie
Bazic.
Bazic.
Sorry. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you with me?
I'm with you. Okay. Who
So
have you gone?
I've got Dut first, bowl back second, and Bazic 3rd.
Right, I've gone bowl back first, Lockie Bazic second, Dut third.
This is the one we've most agreed on, actually.
Wonderful.
Wow, well, except for him, but anyway, Youth League 1 men. There we go.
Tell you
Explain,
what,
who do you got?
Well, look, you look at the top of the ladder and Sunbury sitting at 10 and 0. You look at their best player, Kyle Collins, going at 21, 4 and 3. Shoots it at 50% from 3, 52% from the field, and 90% from the line.
They call the rest of the team out there at Sunbury the Sunshine Band. Have you heard of that?
No.
KC
and the Sunshine Band?
That's what they're calling themselves out there. That's what they've built their team as. You go out there,
10 and zip,
they play
KC and the
the
Sunshine
music.
Band.
They're actually calling themselves KC and the Sunshine Band. KC, Cole Collins is the leader, and the rest of his motley crew out there at Sunbury are now referring to themselves as the Sunshine
Be
Band.
great when he wins MVP then, won't it?
Well, they're there to support KC. So I've gone Cole Collins 1, Daniel Herbert 2,
Same.
and I've gone Josiah King from Geelong 3.
It's not just the Sunshine Band out there, because there are some key integral players out of the Jets, which I think
He's going to bring up Angers again.
still votes.
Oh, here we go.
Which I think will still votes. Nathan Baker, Nathan Marshall,
Yes.
just to name a couple.
Yes.
So I've got Kyle Collins second just
Ooh.
because of that factor. I think there's a runaway leader right now. Daniel Herbert out at Werribee
Good player.
is my
Very
clear
player.
top pick.
So
for 7
who else
rounds.
did you have on the list there?
Jared Molnar from
Oh yes,
Warrandyte.
yes, he was in
Good player.
contention for me
Very
as
good
well.
player.
I tell you what, we come up with some crap on this show. KC and the Sunshine
That's
Band
pretty
will be
good.
right up the top, I reckon.
No,
Anyway.
I'd give you that one.
All right, VYC men with thanks to Moulton. I reckon we haven't seen each other's notes here, but if we are not
Everyone's going to have...
exactly the same here with these 3 in differing order, I'll go.
I've got a
ahead.
different player to you on my list, I can see that already.
Okay, well there it is up on screen. I've gone with Cheyenne Mabubi.
Yeah.
I've gone Mitch Dillmans and Jordan Adnan. My only fear with those 2 is you 2 have crucified their season with what you've lumped on them in the first 6 or 7 weeks. But I still think they're good enough to finish in the top 3.
So I've got Cheyenne, who I think deserves to be number 1, and I think
At the moment.
And yeah, well, I think what he's done with the team, that's changed quite a bit, and he's stepped up and led them to some strong wins. I think he deserves to be number 1. I've got Mitch 2, like you do, and I have Bull Niop at 3,
Yes.
who I think has had
Out of
an
Blackburn.
excellent season so
No
far for
Adnan.
Blackburn. No Adnan, 4th.
So you've touched on Shaz Mabubi enough, so he's my number
Very
1.
good.
But
at the moment.
Out of Kilsyth, I think there's some troubling waters, Justin.
Oh, you two have created it. You two have done this.
They weren't they 4-1?
You
Now
two
they're
have done
5
this.
and 5.
5 and 5. 5 and 5.
I don't
It's
know.
all on
I
you
haven't-
two.
I haven't got either of them in the top 3.
Oh, wow.
Hang on. In all 4 wins, Mitch has had about 25 and
They got to regroup, recuperate,
You have
And
left
prove-
them both out.
prove me wrong. But this is
So who
their
else is on your
chance.
list?
Well, Bull Neop is having a fantastic season out at Blackburn. At times doing it by himself as well. That automatically will poll your 3 votes. Nearly 19 points a game, 44%. And flying under the radar out at Ringwood, Matt Roberts
Yeah, he's
is having a
playing well.
killer season. He slides in at 3.
Both of
Mitch
those
and Geordie
players
out at 4
after
and
7
5.
rounds are better than Dillman's and Adnam. Now, I'm telling you now, this is on the Facebook page. We know that you're watching it as we
Nearly
speak. but
every Kilsyth member of VYC Men will be watching this, letting them know, getting on the bandwagon.
for every message that you're leaving on the Facebook page tonight, can you please start it with, "Dear Steve Chalmers, do not," and I repeat, do not lump us two in with him because we do not share the same view. Dear Steve Chalmers, I wanted to start.
I think
with.
there's-
Hashtag Dear SC.
That'll do.
I've seen his the rest of his list, and I think there might be another case.
Oh,
to be
there's
made.
more coming. I've got bolters left, right, and centre. As you saw last night, more tonight. Don't you worry.
Okay, D2 men.
There could be some more hashtags.
All right,
Uh,
D2 men, here we go. Now, I know that I was told strictly last night to go with 3. I've gone with 4.
Goodness gracious me.
In his old age, he really is struggling to count.
I know. I get a little bit of leeway after this, after 9 years. Who have you gone with?
Look, up to this point in the season, we can look at, and I've gone with Colin Voss on top.
Up to this point.
Up to this point of
He's
the
about to
season.
miss 4 weeks.
Up to this point of the season, that's what we were going with, wasn't it?
We mentioned this on Tuesday night. He's out suspended, isn't he? 4 weeks. You did mention that Tuesday night.
No. I heard Craig on Tuesday
Oh,
night.
Tuesday night, Craig. You
I
said that.
heard
Tuesday
that,
show.
that was true.
Right, okay. All right. So he's going to miss some time. So he's going to have a big second half of the season. But you've gone Colin Voss 1.
Nat O'Hara 2,
Geez, Nat O'Hara's had a good season.
and
still,
Calvin at 3.
though. Kelvin Henry 3.
Yeah.
He's been bumped.
I actually thought you guys might have missed Nat O'Hara. He was my number 1
Oh, I haven't
bolter
missed
Oh, he's a very good player.
of the season. Jared Mintz, I've got a second.
Mitzi from
He'll be
from the
polling
Warriors.
well out at Maccabi, and Calvin Henry, number 3. But really, throw a dart at the board here because there's a number of players that have missed out. I've got some honourable mentions: Dexter Graham, Mira Flores, Damon Smith, Colin Voss. Number of players. Throw a dart at them.
So both of you have Kelvin Henry, the king of Mildura. Both of you have him at number 3.
Yeah, well, he's not going to come pick up his award anyway, so
Well, it's
it doesn't matter.
a very good point, Craig. I can guarantee you he won't be down to pick up his award. I've gone the great man, and he is a legend of Big V. He is the mayor of Mildura. They call him the mayor up there. Did you know that? They seriously, they do.
The amount
They
of
call
stuff you
Kel-
make up
They call Kelvin Henry the mayor of Mildura.
at the Hot House Bar.
He's the mayor of Mildura. He will win it. Make no mistake, Kelvin Henry will scoop the awards again. I've gone with Eric Mira Flores. I think he's just warming up right now. He's playing some pretty
Having
good
a good
basketball.
season.
Nat O'Hara is a very good one. Both of you. I've gone Nat O'Hara in 3rd, and I think Dexter Graham will wind up in 4th. Colin Voss is going to be shaken up a little bit with his time being missed. D1 men. Now here we go. I know you guys told me to limit it to 3.
No.
I've gone with 5.
I said it. This
Sorry,
is
So just get rid of your bottom 2. Just get rid of your bottom 2. That's all you have to do.
This is dartboard time again. D2 men, D1 men was certainly the
All right, here we go.
toughest.
I know it's up behind us at the moment. I can't see what you two guys have gone for. I'll tell you what I've done, and all I want you to do is let me know where you've got them. Dylan Travis, 1.
1.
Second.
Javier Blunt, 2. Hasn't made it.
In,
Hasn't made
in
it.
between 4 and 6.
You are kidding me.
Mate, you've got 5 names.
Hey, but it matters who I've got as number 2. He's not even in your top 3.
Come on.
Number 3, the great man Corey Standurfer.
I've got him 2.
Number 1.
Do you think he's having a better season than Dylan Travis right now?
Yeah, I do. Crushing it.
I know you two have only gone to the top 3. I've gone with 5. 4, I've got Thad Varmel. 5, I've got Cameron Vines.
They're 5 and 6 for me. They're on the.
So
on
who's
the
your
list.
3?
It's standard for Travis Hendricks, Manny Hendricks at number
I
3.
don't think Manny Hendricks is an apology for me. I think he slots into 6.
And then Blunt, Sad, and Cam Vines.
Our apologies are 4th. His apologies are 6th right now. I've got Spencer Coleman at 3.
Spencer
Yeah,
Coleman
fair call.
comes into 7th for me, and then
He's shooting like 60% from the field right
Davey
now.
Crockett's 8th for me. It's a hot field. There's no doubt about
How
that.
good is that league this year?
Yeah, no, it's very good, very good. Okay, let's finish it off with state champ men.
Steve's going to have an apology here.
There we go up on the screen. There's our top 3. I've gone with 3, but there could be more. I've gone Dylan Stith, number 1, star of the competition. Connor Coulis down at Werribee, number 2. And I've gone Jacob Gibson, Gibbo, out there at Ringwood, number 3.
I think as soon as the big board went up, I just heard that reaction out at McKinnon.
What do you mean?
Guess who he's left off again?
You've left the reigning MVP out. Are you kidding me?
Well, he didn't make my fantasy side.
Oh, here
There's
we go.
3 players
So-
that I'm ranking
Well,
high
like-
through 7 rounds in terms of the voting system.
He will go out and score 40 this weekend just to shove it up
Well,
here.
you know what? You can thank me
Oh,
later.
thank you.
You can thank me later.
Thank you now. Who have you gone with on your 3 then?
Okay, so Gibbo's
Sitting
number
up
1.
there somewhere at the moment.
Yeah, Gibbo number 1 out at
Oh,
Ringwood,
he's having a very good season.
dominating. And then Nelson Kirksey out at Hawthorn.
Thought he was going to say me then.
The magic flying under the radar.
Very good
Nelson
player.
Kirksey doing a great job
He's
out
gone in
there.
at number 2 for you.
Connor Coulis out at Werribee,
Right.
having one of the most unbelievable seasons that's not ever been mentioned.
So Kursky, well, I've mentioned him. He's in number 2
He's
for
two.
me. So Kursky at number 2. Stith misses our top 3 altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I've got Gibbo at 1,
Having a good season.
Stith at 2,
Stith at 2.
Stith, sorry.
Right.
And this one is very left field, but he has had an unbelievable month.
He's left
Last
Coulis out
month.
altogether.
Yeah.
Is that what he's saying?
Raheem Lemons is going at 28-3 at 57% from the field.
So you've gone with Lenny
Yeah.
over Coulis.
Yeah, just got to go for a bolter every now and then.
Wow. Okay. Well, there's a little bit of conjecture there, but that's okay. We're 7 rounds in. That's what it's all. We can only base it on what we've seen so far. We can only base it on what we've seen so far. Things will change. Things will move around.
Correct.
Can we revisit this week? Can we do it after 14 rounds? So we've had 7. Can we take another chunk of 7 weeks?
Okay.
And can we come back and do
Compare.
this again? The women and the men. Can we do that?
Absolutely.
Okay, great.
Lock it in,
Fantastic.
Steve.
All right, there we go. 7 weeks down the track. Hey, hope you've had a great day. Hopefully you've got a big night coming up. I know a lot of teams and players, coaches, everyone out there is heading out to training tonight. Have a good one. We're back tomorrow night to look at all the big games for a busy round 8 coming up. That'll be tomorrow night back here at the desk on Big V TV. See you then.